how does science relate to food? And this is something that was kind of discussed in this week. And the way that science relates to food is because science is the process of asking questions and trying to answer things. We learned that through finding density, researching polymers, gels, and diffusion. These things all occur when making foods, and that's how they relate directly to science. The first thing that I want to talk about is when we actually consume foods, how digestion is different from absorption, because these two chemical processes are different. Digestion only occurs within the digestive tract and uses mechanical and chemical digestion, and it is an energy-intensive process. Absorption occurs mostly in the intestines with little energy used and is a very passive process. Next, we can move on to the functional group of adult ice pops. This again refers to chemistry, and within adult ice pops, as you can see here as a seltzer pop, adult ice pops have a unique functional group. Ethanol is the only alcohol that is safe for consumption, and its chemical formula is CH3CH2O2 as shown. It is comprised of the functional group hydroxyl, or negative OH, and hydroxyl is a hydrogen atom that is covalently bonded to an oxygen, which is then bonded to the rest of the molecule. So now you know whenever you consume an adult ice pop, assuming you are the age, what exactly it is made up of. Moving on to sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is a perfect example of a food product that uses a wild fermentation method, which means that the fermentation relies on the microorganism present in the ingredient used. Lactic acid bacteria and yeast was found in the starter, and each starter contains variations of these, which is what gives sourdough dough its unique flavor. This biological process explains why sourdough bread has that sour flavor that you love. And the next time you consume sourdough bread, you will know why exactly it has that taste. Next, there is a lot of controversy as there is microbial activity surrounding cookies and cakes. When focusing mainly on cakes require batter to be made. Raw batter and dough can contain bacteria that can make people sick. There is a bacterium flour called Escherichia coli and Salmonella. Also, when you make cakes, you may also use eggs, which may contain Salmonella enteris, Bacillus, Enterococcus, Streptococcus, Pseudomonas, and Lactobacillus. Last but not least, there is major controversy surrounding artificial sweeteners. There have been studies that can claim that specific sweeteners can be used as carcinogens, which is a substance that is used to possibly cause cancer. Our studies have investigated a possible impact on gut microbes, specifically on the interference with the receptors on gut bacteria. It seems that artificial sweeteners require further investigation before being widely consumed. The next time you reach for a 0-calorie or sugar-free drink, or in this case, cookies, you will want to keep this into consideration. This kind of explains and gives some examples as to how science is directly incorporated with food. I hope this helps.